I have some very good news potentially coming out of the US for US citizens, especially those that are going to be paying to your crypto taxes. So it's going to come weird from me because I don't trust politicians, I don't trust government, period. But I'm hoping this actually works out. I'm going to cover that. But first, we have Gary Gensler officially resigns. I don't know how to say it on this, but why is this guy allowed to just walk free? Like, he's caused so much trouble in the United States. He was horrible. He hurt so many Americans, and he's just going to resign. They let him resign instead of putting him behind bars. Blows my mind that actually can happen. But you know what? The fact that the SEC is still going to exist blows my mind as well. The SEC is a major part of the swamp. You know, that whole swamp thing that Trump is supposed to get rid of? The SEC is a massive part of that. And you all know that it is. Don't kid yourself, Americans. You know it is. Okay, so moving on. Trump bought $47 million worth of Bitcoin and $47 million of Ethereum on to celebrate his inauguration of 47th president. Really interesting. So why did he buy that? I have still a lot of faith that ETH is going to explode higher, especially with the sentiment as low it is now. I've actually never seen ETH sentiment so low. I think it's obviously because of prices, but if you check out learningcrypto.com, you will know exactly why I'm bullish on ETH and why I'm bullish on AI as well. How can you not be bullish on some of these AI coins? We've been killing it since the bear market on that. Moving on, we have odds of a strategic Bitcoin reserve just skyrocketed on Polymarket. So yeah, I think there could potentially be a Bitcoin strategic reserve. I don't know for sure. It's coming from a politician. I don't trust any politicians, but if it does, sweet. Okay. The only thing I'm worried about is the fact that if there is a strategic reserve, please leave your comment down below, because I'm asking my friends this as well, and it's like it's a tug of war of like wondering if this is really good news. So some people say, yeah, it's going to be really good. It's going to make everything pro Bitcoin. But at the same time, I don't trust government. So I'm thinking, Heidi and I are thinking like, wow, this could, if Bitcoin did become big enough, or when it does become big enough, which it will it become a issue of national security? And if it does, then wouldn't, I don't trust any government. So governments are going to go into the Bitcoin core development team and make, and pressure them into doing things. I know that you have to also have nodes as well that have to agree on whether anything is going to be changed, but it's still, it's something to not be jumping up and down about. You know what I mean? Yes, I know your Bitcoin's going to go up in value, but you have to think more of that. Okay. It's just that it's this stupid mindset that people are in that they're only focused on the price going up, not the consequences of the actions that could potentially happen. So be cautiously optimistic, but know for a fact the US government loves control. Once again, Americans, darn well I'm right. Hey guys, sorry, we almost missed the last cable car. We would have been up there freezing to death. But now we're here back in Lauterbrunnen. Okay, so here's what else he said. We will halt the hiring of any new IRS agents. We will also require federal workers to return to the office in person, Trump announced. Now, here's the thing. I want to know your thoughts on this. Why is he keeping the IRS? Because you know the saying, if they can just print money out of thin air, why tax anybody, right? I mean, they're giving so much overseas. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why he's keeping the IRS. Also, I don't understand why he's keeping Jerome Powell from the Federal Reserve. The IRS is just an arm of the Federal Reserve. And also, why is he keeping the SEC? That is another huge thing. Get rid of that thing. Get rid of it. It's been completely useless. All of these arms are completely useless because we all know that 85% of all US dollars were printed over the past 5 years. So why would you want to steal money from hardworking Americans? I don't understand that. but both Republicans and Democrats think it's a good idea to steal money, I guess. So whatever. What are your thoughts on that? And also, do you think that's going to be bullish for crypto? Do you think he's going to change his stance? Do you think he's going to get rid of the IRS and maybe get rid of the SEC? Because you know what? If he did that, I would have to say, I'm sorry, I was very wrong about Trump. But until then, keep your wits about you. That's all I have to say. Talk to you soon. Check out learningcrypto.com if you want to see what we're buying, selling, and definitely selling, because this is going to be an incredible bull market. No, we have not topped. Talk to you soon. Beautiful green screen. You can buy it at learningcrypto.com.